slides long, so I'm sorry. I'm a talker. So I'm Alicia. I'm Andrea's maid of honor. I've known Andrea for 16 years. We first met when I was just a toddler, running around naked in the front yard of my home with my brother. We lived only a few doors down from one another, and so we were inseparable for most of our childhood. It seems like just yesterday that we believed to be members of the Spice Girls. Andrea was Posh, and I was Baby Spice. As kids, we would climb trees together, have water fights, stay outside until the streetlights turned on, make soups using every condiment in the fridge, and find ourselves in all kinds of trouble. Andrea always had a mischievous side to her and loved to find entertainment wherever she went. Sometimes she would put Barbies in the middle of the road and we'd watch cars run over them. Another time, she shaved my brother's eyebrow. Just the one. When we had sleepovers, we'd dress up and reenact Jerry Springer episodes in my basement, and then watch scary movies that my parents never would have permitted me to see. I always remember wishing that I was just a little bit older so I'd be able to hang out with Andrea at her friends' parties, and wishing to be just wise enough to understand the jokes that she would make. I still don't understand the jokes. Regardless, I always knew that I could count on Andrea to be there for me, even if that meant she had to sneak into my room and hide in my closet so we could have sleepovers without my parents ever knowing. Andrea has always been someone that I've looked up to and admired for her determination, humor, natural beauty, and love for animals. In fact, it was her love for animals that led her to meet Simon 3.5 years ago when she had seen his post for a dog needing adoption through a mutual friend on Facebook. I'm sure we can all agree that they couldn't be a more perfect match, both enthusiastic, compassionate, and trustworthy. Although I'm not exactly the person to go to for marriage advice, since my longest relationship is with my dog, I know that there are a few rules that newlyweds must live by. Simon, rule number 1 is that your wife is always right.
Wrong.
In the event of her being wrong, refer to rule number 1. Also, it is important to not let Andrea know if you think the couch is comfortable or you'll be sleeping on the patio. Okay? So. And finally, don't forget, if you ever want the last word in the relationship, let it be, yes, dear. Okay? And for Andrea, if you haven't already discovered, the key to a man's heart is through his stomach. So if ever Simon comes across as angry, he's probably just hungry. Okay? Bacon usually does the trick. Also, let the poor guy watch his Sunday night football instead of reruns of Pretty Little Liars. Okay? Lastly, I hope you have read the fine print of the marriage and know that it comes with a strict no-return policy. Okay? Everyone, please raise your glass as we celebrate the unity of two hearts as they enter into a new chapter in which they'll share love, joy, and success together. Simon and Andrea, I'm proud and honored to share this moment of celebration with you both. I wish you a life full of happiness together. Cheers!